Coming out of Roseville, things starting to slow down a bit as you approach Greenback Lane. Good morning. It is 17 minutes after 7 o'clock. Take a call now from Dan in Sonoma. Hey, Dan, what's going on?
Morning, Sean. I think Gallagher is reading. I think he's hitting the panic button too soon regarding last night's election. There's a number of things he's not mentioning or factoring in. One is that these states are all, kind of moderate states. For example, even Kentucky, it's a huge mistake to think that Kentucky is a deep red state. That's not true. I don't know the Republican Central Committee well, their state committee, but it's not conservative. It's very moderate.
Are they doing mail-in there in Kentucky?
I don't know. That's another story. Ronna McDaniel, again, she's that stupid story that she said she wants to encourage the mail-in ballot. She needs to be fired immediately. If she doesn't understand how fraud happens and how dangerous that is, she has no business sitting in the chair. But anyway,
she's afraid to say anything. That's why she needs to go.
Remember, the Kentucky GOP is still rock solid on Mitch McConnell, thinking he's their guy. I confronted them years ago. So the mindset is different. So I think Gallagher is reading way too much into this. And then, look, we suffered with Roe versus Wade for 50 years. We finally got rid of it. Don't lose your courage and back away now. Stand your ground, damn it, and fight for life.
That was just bad law.
A bad idea and a bad law.
There is nothing in the Constitution that addresses that, and it's stupid to say that it does. If you want to pass a law that says abortion is cool, well, we have laws like that. It's legal here. It was legal here before Roe v. Wade here in California.
One of these days, let's have a discussion on the ins and outs of the abortion law, because it needs to be discussed, and it really hasn't been.
But you're never going to legislate abortion away. You have to change people's hearts.
That's correct. That's right. Bottom line. But to back up my point about Kentucky, Kentucky is the home of Thomas Massey, who voted. There were 4 Republicans who voted against censure from the racist Jew hater Rashid Tlaib. Massey was one, and guess what? Tom McClintock was another one.
Did Tom vote against the censure?
He did. There were 4. Where is it? I had the list here. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, here it is. There are 4 Republicans. 2 of them from California. Tom McClintock was one. John Duarte, I think he's from Southern California. But McClintock, it's time for him to go. This is inexcusable. Ken Buck was the other one, was the 4th one. But there were a number of Democrats that voted in favor of this. Jim Costa of California voted in favor of censure. That surprised me. Very much surprised me. So anyway, Tom McClintock's time is way overdue, and I hope he loses. I hope he loses. So, we need fighters.
I hope we can get a fighter. What's probably going to happen, though, is we'll wind up with a Democrat in that seat.
That's probably true. But what I'm hoping for is someone to finally step up in the Republican Party and oust him in the primary. But I don't see that happening. So, a couple other things. The Middle East. One report that I had heard, it didn't get a lot of attention, was that American soldiers, as this war expands and countries like Syria are attacking American soldiers in interest, the soldiers are going there to respond to these attacks, and some are suffering from brain injury, and that really surprised me. Now, I may be reading too much into this, but my first thought was these countries that are attacking are using Chinese weapons, because that's a Chinese weapon. 60 Minutes, of all people, entities, actually profiled this sort of weapon that's been used on U.S. officials before. It's sort of some sort of microwave technology. But if that's what's going on, because you look at the war, if you look at the other side, if you will, regarding their weaponry, it's way more sophisticated than I would have thought. They've gone from thugs living in caves to having very, very sophisticated weaponry and lots of ammunition. So they're getting it from somewhere. It may be coming from Iran, but I think China is fueling this whole thing with its money and firepower and technology.
And there's the Biden administration backing them up.
There you go.
Thanks, Joe.
We're funding. I mean, the Biden administration is funding this whole war. That's all there is to it. One last thing before I let you go. The propaganda media is working overtime, showing the children of Gaza that They're the ones that they're suffering for all this, and they've completely forgotten about the Israelis. And this guy, Paul Kessler, who was killed by a protester in Southern California, watch the Ventura County coroner's office say the death was accidental.
Oh, yeah, accidental. Yeah, just like the guy that was shot 7 times accidentally.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, but with lefties, anything can be true because it's your truth, Dan.
It's your truth and your nightmare. So I'll give you a full report on the debate tomorrow.
Thank you, Dan. You have a pleasant day.
Thanks, bud.
Take care. It is 7:23, 72 with sunshine this afternoon.